Between cousins led to a shooting at a church basement. It happened late Saturday night here at Divine Shepherd Lutheran Church near 150th and Q. When police arrived to the church, Bismillah Mohammdi was being held back by others involved in this private celebration. He was quickly arrested. In court today, he said he threw a cup of tea in his cousin's face. Prosecutors say the cousin charged at him, which led to Mohammdi allegedly shooting at him. The cousin and another person suffered minor injuries. Prosecutors also say the suspect shot his gun at a second time after realizing his cousin was not hit.